What's up guys, Coverage Genius here, back again with another video, and today's Monday, August 31st, 2020. Can you believe that it's already August 31st, 2020? Tomorrow's September 1st. This year has been crazy and it's flown by, and I'm sure most of us want this year to be over, so it's gonna be over soon. Before we get into the video, if you can smash that like button, I would appreciate it. Also, click on that subscribe. We have some new subscribers, so thanks for subscribing. If you can put down your name in the comments, I'll give you a shout out in the next video. Today is Monday, so we start off Mondays with Kickstart Mondays, and I'm gonna keep this video short. So the main point of today's video is simply this: put yourself out there. So what do I mean when I say you need to put yourself out there? Well, it's simply this. If you're in a comfortable zone, you're not going to get very far. You need to place yourself in an uncomfortable position to push your limits. Now, in terms of sales, what does that mean? That means putting yourself out there in front of people, getting yourself in those uncomfortable situations when you have to call or when you have to meet someone or you have to make an introduction about yourself, or let's say an elevator pitch into an environment where, let's say, it could be full of people or with someone that you've never talked about. We all dread those situations. We all dread those situations when we have to go in front of an audience or calling someone totally out of the blue, like cold calling, and getting them to subscribe to your service or becoming a client. It's very uncomfortable because I think we hate rejection. We hate being rejected, but rejection is a part of life, whether it's getting new business, whether it's meeting a person, going out on a date, whatever it is, rejection is a part of life. You need to be able to train yourself to face that on a daily basis. Today is a good example for me. I was invited to be a part of this networking group, and we met online on Zoom, and part of today's exercise was just really to introduce yourself and to role play. Role play meaning you had a judge or two or a person to be your counterpart in a conversation that you wanted to actually practice. And the goal of the exercise, and you could set your goal, but really the goal of the exercise was to place yourself in a situation where you're connecting with someone that you don't know. And it could be something like selling a service, selling a product, getting to know that person, basically an uncomfortable first time scenario. And I partook in this exercise. You know, these types of things I enjoy doing because I know it actually tests me to use whatever skills that I have or I have attained over the years to place myself in that unique position of trying to convert a stranger into a possible client. And we had a time limit. Basically, within 3 minutes, we had to achieve our goal. For me, this was fun because I enjoy these types of things. And it was good to actually do this in front of strangers. And in this exercise, we got feedback from 2 judges. Now, I wouldn't say all the feedback that everyone got in this exercise was really good. I mean, I would have critiqued it a little more harsher because I felt that some of the critiquers or the judges were just too nice, but it was a great exercise. And the reason why I point this out is because today I put myself out there. I don't care what other people think about me. I don't care how other people would react, because if I cared too much about those things, I would, in essence, paralyze myself. I wouldn't be able to accomplish what it is that I want to accomplish. I wouldn't be able to practice and try and be able to perfect my craft if I didn't partake in this exercise. If I thought this exercise was too big for me, or if I thought this would be too uncomfortable, or if I thought that, hey, this would be stupid. No, it was a great opportunity to practice in front of total strangers, people that I don't even know, and who are professionals in their own right. So, what does this mean for you? For this week, I want to present to you a challenge. And the challenge is simply this: go out and put yourself in an uncomfortable situation. Uncomfortable doesn't mean dangerous, okay? Uncomfortable means in a situation that you know you need to be in that situation, or you know you need to put yourself in these types of situations, yet you refrain from doing so because you make an excuse. Whether it's, I don't have time for it, or I don't feel like doing it today. When you have these types of excuses that are popping into your brain, that should be a signal for you to be like, you know what, I need to do it. I need to get out of my comfort zone. I need to push my boundaries and actually just commit to do it. What you'll discover is something great. One, you'll discover you can actually do it. Two, you'll discover that, you know what, you've just grown because you actually did it. You weren't talking about it. You weren't putting it aside for another time, but you actually took action to do what you have been saying that you were going to do. And that's growth. If you make a mistake, so what? Who cares? You might say, oh, well, I needed to get that person to be a client of mine, or I needed to get that person to be a referral partner of mine. Hey, there are many fish in the sea. There are many clients available at your disposal. There are many referral partners out there that you can partner up with. Stop making the excuses and go out and just try. Because when you try, you might win and you might fail. But even if you fail, you'll learn from the process. You'll gain experience. Today, I saw people who are pretty good and people who weren't good. And it just comes down to practice. It doesn't matter how long you've been in the industry that you've been in. There were people on this call that have been in the industry for over 40 years. And honestly, they weren't really that good. But I commend them for actually coming on the call and taking an hour and a half out of their day to just put themselves out there. Because it's practice. Practice makes perfect. No matter how much talent you have, you're not perfect. You're not skilled, well-versed in anything without practice. The amount of time you practice will lead to how great you are. Malcolm Gladwell says you need 10,000 hours to become a master at something. Why not start today? And if it's end of Monday, well, why not start tomorrow morning? All right? So that's my Monday Kickstart video for you today. Put yourself out there this week. Challenge yourself. Stop making the excuses and actually go out and do it. And you'll find out that you have much more to offer than you realize. Thanks for watching this video. If you haven't already, please smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. It'll definitely help me out to build my reach and build this community so that we all can learn from the people in this community. And if you've already subscribed, leave a comment below. Tell me your name or tell me your handle, and I'll definitely give you a shout out in the next video. All right. So thanks for watching. Have a great evening, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.